Hello, everyone. First thing to do is to wish everybody a happy new year, and 2022 is going to be a fantastic year, I believe. I hope, we all hope. Anyway, 1,900 tests in the last 7 days. Looking back, it's been a very eventful 7 days. We have 5 individuals who have COVID. I'm really pleased to say that we're monitoring them. And so far, apart from sort of feeling ill and usual sort of, tiredness and so on, everything's looking good, and long may that last. We have a number of other individuals with coughs and so on, but so far not looking as though they are going to test positive. So that's all. It is what it is. Because say it's good, but it is what it is. It ain't great, but it was inevitable. So the health's okay. We have I think 7 homes in lockdown, 7 out of 11. It's frustrating. What's made even more frustrating is that getting staff back or colleagues back, we're waiting for PCR tests, and we had a PCR test that came back. It was 7 days old, which is shocking. So the system ain't working. It seems to be that the government is moving towards having less PCR tests, more lateral flow tests, but they're still keeping PCR tests as it looks at the moment for our amazing colleagues. Maybe it'll start to work if they take the pressure off doing too many PCR tests for too many different situations. So fingers crossed, who knows. 38 colleagues isolating at this moment in time, which is probably as high as it's ever been. So we're at a pretty maxed out number, which is not great, but we are managing okay. And we are supplying supplying homes with meals. We cancelled our sit-down lunch before Christmas at the Lincoln Hotel for 150 people, and instead we have acquired 10,000 meals from them, which we've been supplying. Great choice of food and everything for the homes, and we're supplying right the way through to the end of January. It takes the pressure off our colleagues, and it just makes sure that they get a decent meal and the individuals get a decent meal and so on. And that's working well. We did it in the past and we've fallen back on that. It just takes the pressure off everybody, especially as individuals can't go out and do their own shopping and so on. Activities, we're plugging in as much as we can. Our one team is absolutely fantastic. We are so lucky to have such a dedicated team of people working for our sons and daughters. It's absolutely brilliant. Intersourcers from the Social Care Exchange are going into the homes, picking up housekeeping shifts and other shifts, which again is taking the pressure off our colleagues in the homes. We're allowing them to do other things. So basically what frustrates us at the moment is that bizarrely 2 members of staff, 2 colleagues might get might have a COVID, might get COVID. You then have to lock down the home, which then says individuals other than by exception can't go out, which then means they're all in an area and being confined in that area. And a couple of the homes where we've got individuals who have infections, it's almost encouraging more people to get infections, and that's frustrating, and it's not been thought through. I don't care what anyone says, that's madness to say that you should keep individuals in the homes. What you really should be doing is taking them out into fresh air where they are less likely to catch it than they will within the homes where there are other individuals who have it, or there are colleagues who perhaps are incubating it even though they're wearing PPE, etc. So it doesn't make sense. A lot of these things haven't made sense all the way through, but that's the way that it actually is. So anyway, I would like to wish you a really great 7 days, great weekend, great 7 days. Keep our fingers crossed. We will come through this fine, although it is massively relying on the goodwill and the fantastic efforts of our brilliant one team, night staff staying on for extra morning shifts, people taking morning shifts, staying on for afternoons, people going in at short notice. We're really incredibly grateful. It's amazing. So on that amazing note, great 7 days, and catch up with you next week.